Hey everybody, welcome to the Fruit and Shrink Show. And yes, those two things go together, and I'm living proof of that right here. And today I want to share with you guys a website that I've been really enjoying, and that is nattyornot.com. And just like what the name implies, it exposes who's natural, who's not, who's on the gear, who's on the juice. And I'm not talking about tangerine juice here. I'm talking about roids, growth hormone, synthol, all that other stuff that they're pumping in their bodies nowadays to look bigger. Such a crazy mentality. It's like, how do I take as much space in the world as I can? And I think it's a much needed website because there's a lot of people out there being scammed and given false impressions on what they can attain naturally. And I gotta say, I've been fooled many times myself. I remember growing up looking at these muscle magazines saying to myself, man, if I just stick with this this creatine and whey protein, and if I work out hard enough and long enough, that I'll eventually look like some of these guys, which is total BS. And I gotta say, some of these people are just incredible, incredible liars. That's kind of unreal. There's a guy on YouTube who's bigger than Arnold Schwarzenegger when he was on steroids. He's 280 pounds, 5% body fat, and claims that he just got that way from eating ramen noodles and doing tug-of-war workouts with a plastic bag with his buddy. Yeah. Like, oh yeah, no weights included. You don't even need to lift weights. You just yeah, it's all about the plastic bag workouts. It's just mind blowing. But there's some other people that if it wasn't for this website, I would have thought they were just natural athletes. I would have never known. So man, I've been fooled. And so even if you're not into bodybuilding, you know, this whole how do I take as much space in the world mentality, like I said before, I think you still would find this interesting. There's a whole interesting culture around bodybuilding nowadays. You know, there's people prostituting themselves to get steroids and to compete against other people who take steroids. And they're also taking cocaine for a pre-workout supplement. I mean, it's just wild what you find out there. It's kind of a culture shock for me. It's like, really? You're taking cocaine to work out? I even heard that Mike Tyson was taking cocaine to fight better in the ring. You know, I didn't see that in the Nintendo game. It was like, all right. You know, it's just crazy. Anyways, also I like to say that I really like the workout articles on here, besides, you know, exposing all these fake natural athletes out there. I think they're really well done. I think it's a group of people who write this website, and they really cover a lot of different topics. So I think they're really well done. Now, I want to make a disclaimer. I don't agree with everything on that website, but I do agree with probably 99% of it. So you definitely have to go out there and check it out. And tell me, you know, are these guys right? Are the assessments of these people are right? You know, are these people full natural athletes and we're just a bunch of haters? Or are they on the gear? I don't know. You tell me. Anyways, this is another edition of Fruit and Strength. Full Natty Bra.